All right, this is part 2 of that scale video. I have gone through every single leaf. I wiped everything down that I could find. I now have it laying on its side on my countertop. I sprayed the whole thing down because I don't know if that alcohol, I can't imagine that's good to stay on the leaves. So I rinsed the entire plant down. Now I am going to, I'll show you guys what's going on because this is just crazy. I have it on its side and it's in my sink. I'm gonna see if I can prop you guys up. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna take a paper towel because I'm going to use a spray here. It says it's good for soft brown scale. I don't know if that's what I had, but it can't hurt to use it. So I'm gonna use that on this tree. Try to dry it off a little bit first as all that dirt falls out onto my counter. What we do for our plants, right? So I'm going to, once this is all somewhat de-dripped, I'll, my sink full of dishes. I'm going to spray it down. I'm going to add some systemic granules. I have not had a chance to Google it because I've been picking scale off of a tree. But I would imagine that I can use systemic granules, which I do have. So I'm going to put that in there as well in the soil. It doesn't ever hurt to add that to your soil unless you're, trying to do beneficial predator, like nematodes or ladybugs or whatever. I think that's not good for them. But I don't have that in this case because this was up in my room and I don't release ladybugs in my bedroom. I have before downstairs in my grow room. I have some downstairs right now actually, and in my cabinets I have ladybugs in there, but I never put any in my bedroom, so I don't have to worry about that for these guys. But I am going to spray this entire thing down with this spray. Just kind of, I got this from a garden center. It's for indoor and outdoor plants. It treats a whole bunch of bugs. I mean, this stuff covers aphids, armyworms, asparagus beetles, box elder bugs, cabbage loopers, leaf miners, leaf beetles. I mean, the list is crazy long. Southern armyworms. I have no idea what that is. Soft brown scales, spider mites, spotted mites, stink bug. Oh, I didn't know that, stink bugs. My husband will be happy with that. He hates stink bugs. Tarnished plant bugs. I mean, it's a really long thripes. It's a really long list of stuff that this works for. So I have neem that I was going to use, but I just decided to go hardcore on this because I take bugs incredibly seriously. I mean, I do not want bugs in my house. I have so many plants. I'm gonna hit this hard so that it does not go anywhere. I do not want this spreading. I don't want any chance of this ever going anywhere. So, thankfully it's not an expensive plant, but I like it. So, it doesn't have to be valuable for it to be important to you. And this one's important to me. It's one of the first large plants that I got for myself early on when I was still kind of, I was very into plants at that point. I had not gotten into rare plants. I started getting into rare plants about 2 years ago. Prior to that, I was doing a lot of ferns, orchids, tons of orchids, stuff like that. But this was like my first big plant. It's like as much as a tree as my house can handle, and I don't want it to die. So I'm gonna hit it hard, do everything I can. I'm gonna treat this probably every couple days just to be on the safe side, and then just watch it. Thankfully it was quarantined. Thankfully I didn't have any issues with it being by anything else. But in case you didn't watch my first video, I threw it away, but I'll pull it out. In case you didn't watch my first video, this happened Saturday morning, laying in bed. Decided to open the blinds, and in order to open the blinds while laying down, I kind of have to get underneath the tree, and I looked up and there's these spots, like these little spots on a few of the leaves. So I'm like, what the heck is that? So I pull one of the leaves off and I'm looking at it and I'm like, this kind of looks like scale, and I've never had scale before, but I did a little Google search. I texted actually a plant friend of mine because she has had scale on one of her cactus before, and she confirmed, yeah, it's scale. So I did a Google search, wiped the whole thing down with alcohol, rinsed it off in my sink, which is not an easy thing to do for a tree, even a small tree. But here is what the scale look like. If I can get this to focus. Oh, there we go. Okay, so see those, not that chunk of dirt on the left side, but see these little spots? Those round brown things? And then there's a couple like almost whitish ones. That is the scale. That is today's nightmare. And that's what I'll be spending a large portion of today dealing with. So you guys get a video of no hair done, no makeup, still in my jammies, basically. Treating bugs.